physically couldn't hold me. I don't care if you're pushing 40. You can never little bro me. Euro step like Ginobili, from young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats. Circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's a reach. We ready. Who ready? We ready. Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready? We ready. Been ready.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the virtual Daytona International Speedway here over on iRacing, where the ISRL League is getting ready to kick off their 5th season. Here tonight in the Xfinity cars, just got about a little over 3 minutes here left in practice to go. And right now we got Collins in that 21 machine in the top spot. Let's go ahead and bring up their times for you. He's sitting at a 46.81. You got Inman in second in that 48 machine with a 46.83. Semedo? We'll go Semedo. In that 43 machine, he's a new name. It's going to take me a couple weeks to get used to that one. 46.89 his lap time. Kirker in fourth in that 39 machine with a 46.97. And rounding out the top 5 is Seymour in that 2 machine with a 47.03. Let's go ahead and get down to the race info here for everybody. We got an air temp of 76 degrees, humidity of 53%, partly cloudy skies, winds of 11 miles an hour. Track length here tonight is 2.48 miles. The track temp is at 90 degrees, so really not going to be affecting them here too much. Of course, we're at Daytona Beach down in Florida. Good track fact about this track: all the banking at the track was formed on the dirt that was taken from the infield, which is now known as the Lake Lloyd over there on the back straightaway. So that's a nice little tidbit there. And I forget which driver, well, I think it's Darrell Waltrip, I could be wrong, has the record for the biggest fish caught on the lake. I could be wrong on that. But as they are getting down to just a few minutes here left in practice, just a little over a minute left, what we're going to go ahead and do is step away here real quick. And we're going to go ahead and play our national anthem. Don't go anywhere, folks. We will be right back. All right, welcome back as they just wrapped up practice here and they are now getting down into qualifying. Now we're just waiting on the cars to get out there onto the track. We'll go ahead and set the grid here for this evening. Go ahead and see if I can get Connor's paint. He's one of the drivers that his paint is not refreshing, so we'll go ahead and see if we can get that. And it doesn't look like it's working, so we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way here tonight. Let's see if this helps, as he's literally in the grass. And get to a live shot. And we'll see here who we got out here on track right now. We got Brian Bick out here on track. Kyle Camper out here on track as well. Right now, nobody's laid down a lap. Everybody's just out here putting their out lap in, getting ready to lay down their first of 2 laps of qualifying here. As you see Kyle's cartoon character there. And we got the 71 machine. He's up to the top spot. Connor Leach up to the top spot. Brian Bick up in the second spot. Lindgren back there in third. The only 3 drivers laid down a lap time so far. Tyler Kahn just laid down a lap time. And we got a little flickering going on right now, so we will go ahead and take care of that here momentarily. Trying to let them finish up qualifying here before I go ahead and take care of that. And I might not be able to. Or it might be him. No, that's not him. It's on this side. So we'll go ahead and take care of that right now. Okay, I just realized there's some really bad something going on over here. See if I can take care of that.
Okay, I don't know why, but for some reason my microphone is all kinds of sort of messed up here, so we're just going to go ahead and go with the wireless one. And hopefully that'll work out, and everybody can hear me loud and clear. As we have the 01 machine, that is Lima Carson out here on track, and he is sitting right now in the 17th spot. Marcus Van Der Lee, he is sitting in that 7th spot with a 50-58 right now. Yeah, Mitch Van Oss sitting here on the entry of turn 1, sitting in 15th spot right now. He's laid down a lap time of a 50-62. And Aiden Kirker's out here on track. He just laid down a lap time of a 50:57. And I think that will do it for qualifying, folks. And let's go ahead and get them down to the starting grid here. Starting in that first spot, grabbing the pole here tonight is that 67 machine of Sean Leisure. Congratulations, Sean, on grabbing the pole here this evening. And second, we got Jared Rashawn in third spot in that 32 machine, Josh Duke. Fourth, we got that 39 machine of Aiden Kirker, the defending Season 4 champion. Looking to repeat here this season for Season 5. In fifth spot, we got the 71 machine of Connor Leach. In sixth spot, we got the 98 machine of Anthony Colantuano. In seventh spot, we got the 9 machine, but it's 7 on the car tonight, Connor Trifari. In the 8th spot, we got the 56 machine of Marcus Van Der Lee. In 9th spot, we got Richard Kirker in that 93 machine. And rounding out the top 10 here tonight for Daytona 250 is Michael Dorsey in that 99 machine. In 11th spot, we got Chase Burquette in that 10 machine. In 12th spot, we got Jason Semedo in that 43 machine. In 13th spot, we got Daryl Arnold in that 6 machine. In 14th spot, we got Kyle Camper in the 91 machine. 15th spot, we got James Rader in the 72 machine. 16th, Mitch Banos in that 182 machine. In 17th, we got Zach Lindgren in the, what number is that, 85 machine, sorry. And 18th spot, we got Lima Carson in the 01 machine. In 19th spot, we got Keelan Bielish in the 18 machine. In 20th, we got Tyler Kahn in the 33 machine. In 21st, we got Brian Bick. 22nd, we got Clinton Seymour in that 2 machine. 23rd, Corbin Collins in that 21 machine. Joshua Corner driving the 83 machine is going to start 24th here this evening. And 25th, we got Jake Baker in that 17 machine. 26th, Nathan Inman. 27th, Cody Tabor in the 4 machine. 28th, Chris Thornton in the 75 machine. Eddie Sparrow in the 77 machine starts 29th. Matthew Hooker in the 57 machine starting 30th. And 31st, we got Alexander Hyder in the 24 machine. 32nd, rather. Diego Roldan in the 97 machine. Joseph Costello starting 33rd in that 60 machine. Chris Lilly in that 53 machine starting 34th. 35th, Jason Gallagher in the 58. 36th, Paul Reckley in that 22 machine. And rounding out the field in 37th here this evening, Seth Wentworth in that 28 machine. 37 drivers out here on track here tonight. Pretty much a full field before they go ahead and get going for the Daytona 250. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you get informed anytime Extreme Racing TV goes live here for the ISRL League for their 5th season over here on Extreme Racing TV. As we go ahead and get ready to get going here for the 5th season officially. Now Sean is leading the pack here, getting ready to come to that green flag. Downshifting, getting ready for that pace car to dive off to the safety of pit road here. As we had a delay. Never mind. Should be getting the one to go here this time by. Yes, we do get the one to go here this time by. So they're out here playing tricks on me already to start the season off. I got to pick on Aiden when I can. So we'll go ahead. While we're waiting for the pace car to make another lap around the track here, let's go ahead and see if we can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. No, doesn't look like I'm going to be able to find it. Oh well. Just go ahead here and wait for that. Pace car still got the lights on. Let's see. I don't know if they're waiting for somebody or what's going on right now. Oh, why they're doing that? Let's go ahead and see if oh, Daryl. What happened to Daryl? Daryl jumped to the pits. Okay. Well, maybe that's why they're delaying it, waiting for Daryl to get back out here on track. The only thing I can think of right now. Looks like we got another blinker going on in that. I think that's the Mobile 1 machine. That's not Chase, is it? I don't think that's Chase. No, that's the 43 machine. That would be Jason Semedo. As they're out here saving fuel. Trying to get every bit that they can saved up here. Well, Chris Lilly, let's see here. He's right here in the 32nd spot. Waiting for that green flag to come out and see if he can make his way up to the front. But right now, all these drivers are waiting for that pace car to dive off to the safety of pit road so they can get racing here tonight. As the lights are officially off the pace car now. Getting ready to come out of turn number 4 here. And waiting for that pace car to dive off. And there goes the iRacing sedan off to the safety of pit road. And the green flag is out in the air. We are underway here for the 5th season for Daytona 250 here tonight in the Xfinity cars. As they have completed their first lap here tonight. Just 99 more laps to go here, and they will be to the home stretch. I'm trying to figure out what is going on here. Shouldn't be flickering. As we got some lap car there on the outside. Just make it a little 3 wide there for a brief moment. Nothing too terrible going on. There's a lot of side-by-side racing going on right now. You got the number 9 machine of Connor Trafari there. It's got the 9. There he goes. It did update his paint finally, so there you go, Connor. You got your updated paint scheme out here on the track here this evening. Got Richard Kirker up here in the 8th spot in that 93 machine. Trying to get his way up to that top spot. But right now, it's Jared Rashawn here in that 27 diecast fans machine leading the way for Elite Motorsports, I do believe. We'll have to check that here during the rest of the week here and get all these teams updated for everybody. That way everybody's informed exactly who's on whose team, as it looks like. Give me a moment here. I'm going to have to, unfortunately, close that real quick, because there is something majorly wrong going on with my live timing. Go ahead and see if refreshing that. Well, that's not helping anything. That's making it worse. Okay, so we're going to do this on the fly, folks. We can go ahead and we'll go ahead and get this figured out here. As Jared is still up into the top spot here. Nothing's really changed there. Aiden Kirker is right behind him in that 39 machine in 2nd spot. Got the 98 machine of Anthony Colantuono right behind him on the outside, I should say. You got Anthony Colantuono and the number 9 machine of Connor Trafari trying to team it up there on the outside to get around the leaders right now. Okay, so everything seems to steadied out there a little bit for right now anyway. Hopefully that'll stay that way. Never had that happen that badly before. No, as they say that, it does it again. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, this is not what I wanted to have happen. We're still here, folks. Just right now going through the phases of trying to get this fixed on the fly. Going to it loads up here. Once it loads up, we'll go ahead and get back to it, folks. Right now, it's just a lot of pack racing, not a whole lot going on. As they have hit lap 9. Or 100 here tonight. Hit that. Alright, now we're back. Now I can go ahead and get back to it for you all. And hopefully that will take care of it. Had to upload a new overlay for everybody. That way, I don't want to use this quite yet because it's not to my liking, but STK wants to glitch up really bad here. You're seeing really two different groups going on right now. You got from first all the way back. I think that is to... Let me see if I can find where the last driver is at here. That will be back to Jason? No. Even farther than that. Alexander Hyder is bringing up the second pack. They're about 5 seconds behind. Costello here in 21st is rounding out this first group. And then from 22nd on back, you got another group all the way back to, that would be the 34th spot of Eddie Spurrell. And you got Daryl back here all by his lonesome in 35th spot. But right now, you got two distinct groups going on. Try and just play it safe here. Got a long way to go. All these guys know that. So they're just trying to mind their P's and Q's here and try to get to the destination that they want to, which is towards the end of the race, and battle it out there where all gloves are off. Right now, it's just like pretty much driving down the highway. The only difference is they're going in excess of 180 miles an hour. Nothing major. Yeah, hitting about 190 there on the front straightaway. There is Aiden Kirker in third spot. We can get back here to Kyle Camper. And that ninth spot, we'll see what he hits down the back straightaway here. As he is up 6 spots from where he started the race here this evening. He's going to hit about 192 miles an hour going down into turn number 3. Tyler Kahn here in that 12th spot in that 33 machine. Right now, just a whole lot of side draft. Not side drafting. A whole bunch of side-by-side racing. Kind of bummed out that the other overlay didn't want to work here tonight. I don't know why that was the case. Hopefully I'll be able to get an understanding of what happened with that, so we go ahead and get that fixed and taken care of. But right now it's still Jared Rashawn up here in that top spot. Aiden Kirker in second. Actually third now. Anthony Colatuano is up to that second spot as Connor Trafari is right on his tail. Go ahead and get on Connor here real quick and see what's going on behind him. As you see Paquette trying to get onto his bumper, try to give him a little bit of a shove. Get on Anthony here. As you can see, Not a whole lot of action going on. Just a lot of space being given right now between the inside and outside line. As they say that, they try to get a little closer, there. But that's what you want to see, everybody. You want to see that clean air. No cars in front of you. As I say that, there goes that 27 machine of Jared Rashawn pass for that lead once again. Jared has led 12 laps here tonight of 16. 13 laps now of 16 laps. As we go ahead and get back here, a little further back here to 30th spot with Brian Bick. In this second group, he's falling down 10 spots. These guys are all single file, which is really good to see. This is what you want if you want to be able to catch the guys in front. Right now, the guy leading the pack, Alexander Hyder, in 22nd spot. He is about 6 seconds behind the car in front of him, which is Joseph Costello in that 60 machine. So we'll see here if he'll be able to catch up to him or not as the run goes on. I imagine they might be able to. If they can stay, in that single file and keep it nice and tight between the cars and that. But as I say that, they're still losing ground to the guys up front. They're a little over about 6.5 seconds now behind Joseph Costello. As we get back up here to the front, we got more action going on up here. It's Daytona. There's action everywhere going on, folks. No matter where we're at on the track, more so up here than back there in the back of the pack. Those guys are just trying to get back up here to the party. And this is where the party's at right now. Get back here to Michael Dorsey in that 10 spot, 11 spot, respectively. That 99 machine, Jags machine. And then you got Marcus Van Der Lee here in 14th spot in that 56 machine. Quick, is that the Border Patrol car? So he's out here protecting the border here on the virtual Daytona track here tonight, folks. We still got Jared up here in that top spot. Anthony Colatuano's not giving up on that outside, though. Him and Connor Trafari are working pretty good together right now. And they got a pretty good line going on the outside. If they could tighten that up a little bit more, that outside line might be able to prevail over that inside line. But right now, it looks like there's a little bit of gap there from, I think that is from Perquet. Yeah, a little bit of a gap there from Perquet to the 91 of Camper. If I was Kyle Camper, I'd be trying to get a little bit closer to that 10 machines bumper because momentum is everything on that outside line. The tighter you get that car to the other car in front of you, the better off you're going to be as far as prevailing over the guys that are trying to form that train on the inside line. Got Richard Kirker here in 13th spot, down 4 spots from where he started the race, but anything can happen at any given time, so he's far from out of it. Same with the guys that are sitting back here 8, 9 seconds back. these guys are far, far, far from out of it. All they need is one caution, and they're right back into it. But as I say that, the guys up front are starting to get a little single file here. As they're coming up to the 72 machine of James Rader, put him a lap down. Looks like James is going to keep it down onto the apron here, and everybody's going to be able, that was a little close there, but they were all able to navigate around that 72 machine and keep it clean, it looks like. As I say that, there was another close call there between James Rader and that 43 machine, and that would be Jason Simido. But they were able to get it all straightened out, and the 72 machine falls back, all the way back to the back of the pack, almost. But he was able to pick up the draft there. Get back up here to Jake Baker in the 15 spot on the outside of the 93 machine of Richard Kirker. He's trying to get up to that 01 machine of Lima Carlson, I should say, not Carson. Carlson. And like slowly making that outside line work a little bit, but then the inside line gets a little bit more momentum. So it's a little bit of back and forth, a tug of war going on right now. We're going to should be coming up to pit stops here in roughly, I'd say about anywhere from the next 7 to 10 laps. Here, but right now, a whole lot of nothing going out. Well, I wouldn't say a whole lot of nothing, but just side by side. Not a whole lot of strategy playing out right now, but I do expect that to change here. Right now, the advantage goes to the inside. If they want to leave that outside high and dry, come down pit road, make their pit stops, they will have a big advantage over that outside line when the pit cycle is over. Get back here to Diego Roldan. Haven't mentioned him here tonight in that 97 machine. Right now sitting 6th spot, up 24 spots from where he started the race. He's got to be the biggest mover of the race here tonight. But just like anything, that can change. Now he's up 26 spots, so he's gained another 2 spots. So Diego is rolling through the field here tonight. Get up here to Jared. Still leading the pack here. Still got Aiden all over the back bumper of his 27 machine diecast fans, and I'm sure Jared is loving every moment of that because it is keeping him out there into the front with the fresh air, the clean air. But you got Anthony Colantuano, he's getting the same kind of loving from that 9 machine Connor Trafari on the outside line. As they're getting ready to come up on another lap car, that would be the number 6 machine, I do believe. No, that would be Joshua Corner in that 89 machine. That Mountain Dew. And there they all come as he brushes the wall there just a little bit as we just get on him. Just trying to get out of the way from everyone. And looks like he's able to do that as he's still up into the wall. Somebody might want to give him a memo after the race. The wall does not make you go faster here. Sorry, Joshua. I'm nicknamed the wall in case anybody does not understand that. I'm known to be the wall lover, so I kind of understand the hatred when it comes to walls. As we get back up to the front here, go ahead, get on a gyro cam go ahead and get back here to Aiden Kirker in that 39 machine. This, go ahead and give you guys a little bit of what it's like here. As Anthony Colantuono has been able to take the lead and dive it down to the inside of that 27 machine of Jared Rashawn. Get a little idea of the banking around this track here. If you go all the way up to the top, it's literally a 3-story building from the top of the banking all the way down to the apron of the racetrack between in turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Back straightaway, it's a dismal 5 degrees, mainly just for drainage of the track, and then it's 18 degrees in the tri-oval. So the tri-oval and back straightaway, not really a whole lot to talk about, but the turns, definitely a lot to talk about there. A lot of pretty steep, a lot of dirt that had to be moved, which that infamous Lake Lloyd sitting there on the back straightaway is the reason why it's there today, is for these turns right here. We'll go ahead and get back to a TV cam here for everybody. Joshua Corn just had to get out of the way. Yep, you got out of the way all right. I know what it's like. Sometimes I have to get out of the way too. It just, those walls. I hate that sound of the dreaded wall. That's what I call it, the dreaded wall. Anthony Colantuono has led 4 laps here. This is one of the reasons why I didn't want to use this overlay here tonight, folks. The name is kind of overlapping the text of the laps led. Something I didn't get a chance to fix. One of the many things I had to fix on this overlay. But the other overlay didn't want to work here tonight, so we're just going to go ahead and roll with this one, because this is the one that's working and is not giving us any problems. Is Connor. Somebody might want to tell Connor Trafari, do not hit the apron, as we are wrecking coming. And that will bring out our first caution here tonight. And now I'm going to have to go ahead and find where that happened at. I think we have an idea where it happened at. It all started back here with the number 9 machine of Connor Trafari. If I can find him. Here's Connor. Go ahead and get on a different TV. You see, looks like, Colantuono. Looks like, just got a little, man, I don't know. That might have been netcode. See if we go ahead and get a nose cam here. Get on Anthony here. Yeah, that was netcode that initiated that. And then from there, it was a checkup. And then we get on to 39 Aiden Kirker here. And that's where the checkup began. And everybody's on the apron trying to save it. And then the 67, unfortunately, is the going to be the culprit of the caution here tonight. That 67 machine of Sean Leisure, our pole sitter here tonight. Has no front bumper. Definitely not what he wanted to have happen here. As we have pit stops taking place here, and it looks like Jason Gallagher is going to be the first one out of pit road. looks like Gallagher and company is coming down pit road now. They must have been a lap down. Got the 97 machine of Diego Roldan up into the top spot. You got Tyler Kahn in the second. Jake Baker third. Lima Carlson fourth. Anthony Colatuano fifth. Connor Leach in sixth. Jared Washawn seventh. Aiden Kirker in eighth spot. Marcus Van Der Lee ninth. And rounding out the top 10 here tonight in that 93 machine, Richard Kirker. I think they still have... Oh, maybe not. Yeah, they're getting ready to go back green flag racing here. So we'll go ahead and worry about that later. Wait for that pace car to dive off to the safety of pit road. And it will be in Diego's hands here. He has led one lap here. He's up 30 spots from where he started here tonight. And he's in that restart zone, and Diego's back on that loud pedal. And we are back green flag racing here at 33 of 100. And he got, 34 I should say. He got a pretty good jump there. We're going to see here if that 17 machine of Jake Baker stays behind him or if he's going to push it to the outside. But he's got company on the outside with that 33 machine of Tyler Kahn. Yeah, I don't know how the 71 made it through that either. But that's a one bad thing about Daytona. If something starts up in the front, it could collect a lot of drivers if they're not aware of what's going on. And that 71 machine found a way to squeeze through all that mess that took place there. Get back here a little further here to the 12th spot. You got Alexander Hyder. He's up 19 spots. As, you know what? They are just about halfway through this race. How about we go ahead and let's go ahead and give this a little crank it up. So in case you guys are just new tuning in, crank it up. If you got your volume up, you might want to turn it down because it's about to get very loud. folks. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that little crank it up cam here this evening here at Daytona. As drivers are still going at it here. Still not halfway. Still about 21 laps to go here. Get back here to that 90. That would be the 92 machine of Brian Bick. Zach Lindgren in that 85 machine, down 9 spots from where he started the race. He's back here in 26th spot. Looking to find either some friends, or maybe he's just trying to play it safe, trying to wait it out here to the latter part of the race. He's definitely somebody you want to keep your eyes on, especially in the latter part of the race. He always seems to be up towards the front, if not in the front. As these guys are putting on a very good show here right now. Whole lot of side-by-side action, and there's really no space from first all the way to 34th. It's just about 3 seconds. It's like 2.7 seconds from first to 34th. Back up here to our leader. Tyler Kahn's up to the front spot. He has led 3 laps here tonight. He is up to 18 spots from where he started the race. And I am so thankful that this overlay has decided to work a lot smoother than the other one did. So it gives me a lot of promise here moving forward with the things I'm working on here with this to improve it, make it better for the fans out there tuning in, watching, make it more eligible for everybody to read. And looks like we got some 3 wide action going on right now, and that lasted just a little bit, and then it ended real quick. That might have been with the 71 machine, I'm not too sure. But it might have been with Connor. And then we'll go ahead and what we have in store here coming up here in future races. We go ahead and do a compare time with the car behind the one that we're watching. So Connor Leach is the guy that we're on right now, and Lima Carson, or now Kyle Camper, Anthony Colatuano. But to give you an idea where they're at relative to the car that's behind them, right now he's 0.05 ahead of him, and it just give you a little tidbit of what to expect moving forward. At a plate track, it really doesn't matter because, I mean, they're pretty much side by side the entire race. But when you get to the mile and a half and the short tracks, that's when it comes in handy. And we got the 99 machine up into the wall. Michael Dorsey, he's still riding that wall, trying to get out of the way of everybody. Looks like he was able to accomplish that feat, staying out of everybody's way there to let everybody by. And he will live to see another lap. Looks like we got 9 out there watching right now, and we got 4 likes out there. Thank you, everybody, for the likes and tuning in and watching here on Extreme Racing TV for the 5th season of the ISRL League here on iRacing. This season they are in the Xfinity cars. The year before they were in the Gen 4 cars. And Aiden Kirker is the defending Season 4 champion. Right now he is sitting in the 4th spot, matching his Season 4 champion, sitting in the 4th spot. He's still got a little bit of work to do. He's up to 3rd now, but got a lot of hungry drivers in front of him. Well, now one in front of him and a whole bunch behind him that are looking to proclaim the Daytona 250 champion here this evening and put a virtual flag of they're coming for the title for Season 5 in these Xfinity cars. So far, I expect nothing but great things from these guys. Last season was absolutely fantastic in the Gen 4 cars. For those that don't know, the Gen 4 car is a lot of horsepower. And it took a lot of willing and dealing in those cars with these guys, and they handled them like a pro. No matter the track they were on, they definitely put in the work, put in the practice, and it shows each and every race that they put on here. And I'm very happy to be back here for 2nd season in a row with these guys, and hoping for many more as the seasons progress on, as we get back here to that 24 DuPont Alexander Hyder machine, sitting in that 12th spot, up 19 spots from where he started the race here tonight. It looks like he's sticking down to that inside line. Maybe if he gets an opening on the outside line, he might peek his fender out there to see if he can get him any kind of momentum. Kyle Camper here in that 91 machine. He's only up 3 spots, but it's only lap 47 or 100 here tonight. Anything can happen between now and lap 100. So he's not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. As get back up here to Lima Carlson. He's now in the lead. He's led his first lap here tonight. He's up 17 spots from where he started the race. Got Diego Roldan back here in 2nd, giving a push. You got a so you got the purple monsters out here leading the field here tonight. That's what I'm gonna call them, the 2 purple monsters. Unless somebody out there in chat wants to give another nickname to the 2 purple cars out here tonight, that's what we're going to go with. As I did not miss it, but we almost had a mishap here with Jake Baker. Looked like he clipped the apron there in 3 and 4. But no harm, no foul. He was able to keep it under control and keep his position. We stay green flag. Like we're getting a little swervy back and forth there down the straightaway. Like between no, that would be Diego and Carlson. Look like Carlson would. No, not Carlson. They keep moving around. I can't keep up. Diego. And looked like he was swaying back and forth a little bit on the back bumper there, the 01 machine. But they were able to get it back under control. And give you guys a little tidbit of what's coming up here for the season here tonight. After this race here, next Tuesday night, they head to Miami for the Vice City 150. And then after that, it's the 5 Flags. And that will be at Pensacola for 130 miles. And then for the first Tuesday of March, we are back here at Daytona for the road course here at Daytona for the Hooters 143. So that's just the next month worth of racing of many to come here for the 5th season of the ISRL League. Get on Jake Baker here. Really clean race so far here tonight, only that one caution. But we've had a lot of lead changes. Once that pops up, we had 18 lead changes, one caution. I think it was like for 3 laps, 2 or 3 laps. As I was switching over overlays, it did not pick up on that. We're down to 49 laps to go here tonight, folks. Seems like forever, but it is not, especially when they're hitting speeds of 190 plus miles an hour. You can get lap times in the 47s, 48s. Go ahead. Let's go ahead and get back here a little bit further. Let's go back here to Chris Thornton. And that 75 machine, I haven't mentioned him all night long. He's been pretty quiet here tonight. He's up 7 spots. He's sitting in 21st spot. Looks like he's just driving around, taking his time, trying to survive. We got the twins out here again tonight. Got Chris Lilly here in the 53 machine, and then in the 58 machine, you got Jason Gallagher. It's good to see the twins back out here for the start of Season 5. Made fun of them last year for running the same exact paint, just one blue, one purple, and here they are again this season doing the same thing. So it's good to see them keeping it consistent. Get back here to 04 at Cody Tabor. Haven't brought him up here tonight. He's sitting in the 34th spot. He is down 7 spots from where he started the race. He's back here with Michael Dorsey. Just trying to stay away from the pack right now. And trying to survive for later on in the race and see if he can make a power move. You got the 32 machine of Josh Duke. He is falling down 28 spots. He is sitting in that 31st spot in that John Deere 32 machine. I'm thinking that's by design. He is waiting until later on in the race to go ahead, make his John Deere plow through the field here and hopefully come out in the victory lane. I'm sure that's what he's hoping for. As trying to find Eddie Spurrell here in the 27 machine. I haven't mentioned him a whole lot here tonight. He is sitting 26 as we had a car just dive off. Who was that? That was the, I don't know. That wasn't Mitch. That was, oh, that was the 92 machine. Brian Bick. He was trying to get out of the pack, and he had to stay low, clip the apron. Almost lost it, but thankfully for him, he was able to keep it under control, and he was able to keep everything under green flag. Go ahead and get Matthew Hooker up here in the 12th spot in that 57 machine. He's down there on the inside line, just behind Alexander Hyder in that 24 machine. and get back up to the front here. You got Connor Leach fighting with Diego Roldan for the lead. Diego has led 3 laps. Connor has led 7 laps here. Looks like it's going to be Diego that leads that lap, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that will be his 4th lap led. And I think right now the most laps led still go to that might, trying to think here. It'll come back to me, folks. But until then, let's go ahead and get back to the action, shall we? As they're starting to get a little bit more snake-like there down the front straightaway going into the tri-oval. Starting to get a little bit more aggressive there from the looks of it. But these guys have been doing a phenomenal job. I don't know if any of you guys caught any peaks of the action from the Podium 500 over the weekend. Let's just say this is 50 times better than what that was. As far as racing goes, their definition that was definitely a definition of eye pacing. I think they had a total of 11 cautions. But you know what? It's Daytona. Any given race, right? One race at Daytona, you can have a clean race. One race at Daytona, you can have a really bad race. Just driving under caution for most of it. I mean, these guys out here on track can tell you that. And these guys are they are wanting to put on a very good show, and they are doing exactly that. And as the laps wind down, we got coming up to 40 to go here. These guys are going to amp it up a little bit more, and yeah, we might have a couple more cautions here and there, but you know what? All in all, it is going to be a fantastic race and a fantastic finish. So, if you know any friends or family members that are out there that are looking for a good race to tune into and catch, go ahead and share the link out to them. Share it out to Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, X, whatever you want to call that nowadays. Get it out there to everybody. Let them know. Go ahead and tune into this broadcast here tonight. And, let's watch the finish of this Daytona 250 here, as these guys are just right now going, 188 miles an hour side by side, just like they're driving down the highway at 65 miles an hour. No big deal. And we'll go ahead and get back Daryl in that 6 machine. He's down 9 spots from where he started the race. He's sitting here in 22nd spot. And he's just waiting for a late race caution to come out, and maybe some pit strategy, work his way up towards the front and make a move to possibly get a top 3, top 5, or even, I'm sure, a top 10 he'll be happy with here tonight. As Connor, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that is a Canadian Leaf on his car. I believe it is. as you're starting to see the side-by-side get a little bit closer now, as Diego's really starting to close that gap there in between the passenger side of Carlson, trying to get any kind of side draft that he can get off the car to the inside of him. But right now, it is all Connor. Go ahead and get to a different angle for everybody. That way you can see the entire field. Well, majority of it. We are down to just about 35 laps to go next time by. And they are coming up to another lap car. I do believe that will be the 92 machine of Brian Bick. As you see the leaders coming up on him right now. This is not a sight you want to see in your rear view mirror, folks. You got a train too wide coming for you. And he goes up to the outside, and he's going to go ahead and let the entire field go by. As the pushing starting to pick up a little bit more there, up into the front, we have a caution. That was not the caution. So we are going to have to get on. Do this here. Where's that 77 machine of Eddie Spirell? Something tells me it started with him. Just from what I've gathered from my data on HCO here. And it looks like Vic grinding the wall there, and oh no. Came down onto Eddie Spirell. Eddie had nowhere to go. And right up into the wall he went. And it doesn't look like he had major damage. Oh, yes he did. The whole front bumper is gone. Looks like he's got some wheel damage as well. Oh, that's unfortunate for Eddie Spirell. He was having such a good night. As he is on pit road. Gotta get some damage fixed. I'm sure there's quite a bit of required repairs. So as everybody's coming down pit road here, we have not had any green flag stops here tonight. They have all been under caution. Alright folks, I'm back. Go ahead and had to make a pit stop myself. Well, let's go ahead here real quick. If I can do it, because I gotta change my setting here for Discord real quick. And my other mic decided to go poo-poo on me, and we're not gonna be able to do it this time. So you just got the one to go. We'll be able to do it next time if there is another caution. So we got Connor Leach in the first spot. Got Diego Rolled in second. Lima Carlson third. Fourth spot we got Tyler Kahn in that 33 machine. Alexander Hyder in the fifth spot in that 24 machine. Jake Baker in the sixth spot in the 17 machine. Aiden Kirker, seventh spot in that 39 machine Bass Pro Shop. In eighth spot, we got Anthony Colatuano in the Floral Creations Ford Mustang, blue, pink, whatever color that is. Jared Rashawn in ninth spot in that Diecast Fans, and rounding out the top 10 here tonight, Zach Lindgren found himself up into the 10th spot in that 85 machine HMS Motorsport machine. As we are waiting for that virtual iRacing pace car to dive off to the safety of pit road, and we will get green flag racing once again. And there goes the iRacing pace car diving off to the safety of pit road. It's in Connor hands, and he is back on the loud pedal. We are back under green flag racing here tonight, as we've just hit lap 70 or 100 here tonight for the Daytona 250 here for the ISRL League on iRacing. Looks like Jake Baker is making some moves here. He's up to the third spot. Riding that outside line, trying to get onto the back bumper of that 33 machine of Tyler Kahn. But right now, the inside line is prevailing. Diego. He's going to lead his 8th lap here tonight in that 97 machine Toyota Supra. But he's got that Chevy Camaro right behind him, that 71 machine of Connor, as well as the 98 machine of Anthony Colatuano there in that Ford Mustang. Go ahead, get back here to Clinton Seymour. And that 2 machine, haven't talked much about him, is we've got the 75 car machine up into the wall. That's Chris Thornton. And it looks like everybody was able to get around him, as he just stuck it on the wall and stayed there until everybody got around him. As Mitch Van Ost just laid down the fastest lap of the race here tonight. Trying to find him. Where is he at? I don't know where he's at, folks. I know he's somewhere on here. Popped up on the thing saying he just laid down the fastest lap. Where is he? There he is. Oh my. I am blind as a bat. He's here in 27th spot in that 182 machine. get back up here to the front. We got some 3 wide action going on back here in that 53 machine, Chris Lilly and company. Sean Leisure out here as well. Looks like he got a fast repair. I don't think they got a fast repair. That's, I did not know that. So that's on me for not knowing that. My apologies. And yeah, Sean's got himself back up here competing. He's got himself in the middle. I don't know if I would be doing that right now, especially after I just took a fast repair. Well, he did that. He did that to caution before. Either way, I still wouldn't be doing it. Not until there was like 20 to go. Right now we're only on 74 of 100. Still got about over 36 laps to go. Actually, it'll be 36 this time by. I would not push it, especially in the middle. The middle is so tricky. Just one wrong move, either to the right or to the left, and you're collecting people. But it looks like we got like 4 or 5 cars right now in that middle line. Starting with that 33 machine, that would be Tyler Kahn. As I say that, 2 more cars move up in front of him. So yeah, we got a 4 car. Looks like there's a 5th car trying to get in line there for the middle. But these guys are doing a fantastic job keeping it clean, keeping it 3 wide, putting on, keeping in a New York City traffic jam here tonight here at Daytona International Speedway. That's what I'm going to call it. As the 56 machine is getting all a little squirrely there. I thought he was going to lose it there, but Marcus Van Der Lee was able to keep it under control, thankfully, and no harm, no foul. Now we're 3 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows deep. And looks like we're about to make it 6 rows deep here. So go ahead, folks. It's going to get crazy here as we got bumping and banging coming out of turn number 4. Everybody's able to keep it under control. Back it off just a little bit more. It looks like, oh, more contact there down through the trioval with the 53 and the 17. But everybody's able to keep it straight. Everybody's able to keep it green. And now that 3 wide, everybody wisely decides, let's go ahead and calm that down for right now. Jake Baker is the only car now in that middle line, but he's trying to do some shy. We got some wrecking going on as we got Marcus Van Der Lee's involved as well. So let's go ahead and see what happened here. Oh, it started right up in the front. Right up in the front. It looked like it was a bump draft coming out of turn number 2. And that's what it was. It was a bump draft. And it collected a whole bunch of good cars. Oh, man. You hate to see that. Especially when they were just doing really good. Looked like it was going to come down to a really good finish there. But unfortunately, that's the product of plate racing. Sometimes you just give a little bump the wrong way and it can cause a very big pile up, especially if it happens up front. And we still got parts there flying around on the track. Somebody's fender fell off. Looks like pit road was open this time. We do have takers. Mostly people that have damage. Well, let's go ahead and get down our leader here real quick. If I can find him. I don't see him in here. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and pick on the new guy, shall we? Connor Leach, Dennis Ansman in the broadcast booth. You have a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, Connor, it's been a hiccup of a little bit of ups and downs here tonight. Man, that last one, I don't know how you got through that, but go ahead, just talk about your race here tonight. How's it been for you so far?
Well, like I say, I'm the new guy here. Just trying to get to know everyone. Hopefully, they like having a Canadian in here. I swear, I'm nice. I'm a nice guy. Try to help out a couple of guys where I can, and hopefully we can stay around this position to the end. I'd like to talk to you again after the race, but it's been a good race. I've been fortunate to get through a couple of wrecks, especially the second caution. I was right in the middle of that and checked up hard, and somehow got to the outside got to the outside of the guys wrecking inside and just squeaked through. I think we were 3 or 4 wide for a second and got lucky there. And now we got enough fuel to go to the end. Let's just hope we can stay up in the front few positions. I don't really want to be in the very front position coming to the white flag, because you know how that goes. But we'll see what we can do here.
All right, Connor. Well, go ahead and let you get back to it here. And I kind of thought you were from Canada. I just didn't know for sure. I mean, you kind of made it obvious there on your car, but I'll definitely have no complaints if I have to talk to a Canadian after the race here in the post-race interview. So,
right on.
No pressure.
Yeah. quick shout out, skunkworksgraphics.com. Go check them out. Make you some logos and whatnot for any kind of companies you got. But mainly iRacing paints. They do a really good job. skunkworksgraphics.com.
All right, thank you for that shout out, Connor. Go ahead and let you get back to it here before the pace car dives off. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that was Connor, Canadian, here for the ISRL League Season 5, his first race. And he's definitely showing his strength here for this league. And we'll see what he has here coming down to the final 20 laps here as the pace car dives off to the safety of pit road. Diego has control of the race now. And we are back green flag racing here tonight, folks. As Diego's on the lap pedal, got another really good jump. Man, I think that's twice now Diego's got a really good jump, and it's like, is that a little bit too far? But he manages to pull it off somehow, some way. And because that car on the inside cannot get around the car on the outside, and he has no choice but to push the car in front of him, which would be the leader, as they're going down to the turn number 3, and Connor is trying to put the pressure there on the 97 Machina Diego as they're coming out of turn number 4, as the sun is starting to set here at Daytona International Speedway, the virtual Daytona International Speedway, here on the iRacing server here tonight. We go ahead and get back through the field here and see where everybody's at. Looks like we got 271s out here tonight. Who is that? That would be the 21. Yeah, that would be the 21 of Corbin Collins. He's driving the 71. That's kind of weird, but we'll go ahead and get on the actual 71. We got 271s out here, but the 71 from Canada is up here in second spot. And go ahead and get back here to Jake Baker here in 17th spot. Oh, Alexander Hyder is all over the back bumper there of the, who would that be? Oh, man, we just had Connor Leach and Jared Rashawn dive down to the inside right in front of Diego. And now it looks like we got a train going on the inside line. And the outside line, we got, what, 4 cars and a breakup, and then we got 2 more cars, and then we got another breakup. As now the 2 cars that were broke up are starting to join into that main group. But that inside line has the numbers, they have the momentum. If I'm on the outside, I am on the radio right now, and I am praying for people to get up here with me, get this line working. But right now, it is all the inside. If they can keep it straight, they're going to be able to pull this off. But the outside's working pretty good with less numbers. Got that 48 machine of Nathan Inman. He's working on the outside there for second spot. And that Red Bull 48 machine coming out of turn number 2, he's up 24 spots from where he started. He has not led a lap yet here tonight. But he's looking to end that streak of laps unled and turn it into at least a lap led. He's got the 67 machine of Sean Leisure all over the back bumper of him. Coming out of turn number 4, looks like he's going to get a good little bump there coming down. And he's not going to lead that lap. That lap's going to go to Connor. He's led 19 laps here tonight. Sean Leisure's only led 2 laps here. Trying to figure out who the guy was that led the most laps here. Unfortunately, I cannot find that. That's something I'm going to have to add to my ticker thing here. Go ahead and show 3 cautions here so far tonight for 4 laps. It's actually about 6 laps. 31 lead changes. We're down to 15 laps to go. As we cross the start-finish line, it's now down to 14 laps to go. And these guys are 2 by 2 all the way through the field from first all the way back. I mean, we go all the way back here. We're at 21st spot, and they're still side by side, and we keep going back even further if you wanted to. As we got some 3Y going on right now as the outside man. That would be the 48 machine of Nathan Inman. He is the outside man looking in. as he's just going to cut it right in front of that 43 machine. And thankfully the 43 backed it up a little bit and did not get into him, as now the 48 is diving it down to the inside line, as well as the 18 car, that would be Keelan Bilish. He's diving it down to the inside. We got a whole bunch of shakers and movers going on. Aiden Kirker just went from the bottom to the top side. As you can tell, it is getting down to the end of the race here tonight, folks. Sean Leisure is back up to the front, as the 71 machine of Connor Leach is looking down on the inside to maintain his lead over that 67 machine. Got Connor Trafari up here in the 4th spot. He's up 2 spots from where he started the race. He's led a lap. He's another one of them drivers that had a night of ups and downs. But right now he's back up, and he's looking to finish that way. As we got a car trying to force it 3 wide. That was Chase there in that 10 machine. I saw you, Chase, trying to peek there on the outside, trying to make it 3 wide, but smart move, didn't have the help, backed it off, as we got a car spinning wrecking. That is the 4 machine of Cody Tabor, as his wheel has been eliminated here tonight. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a replay of that here tonight. And it looks like going down into... Looks like he was just trying to come down. Who was that? That's the 85 of Zach Lindgren. So we'll go ahead and get on Zach Lindgren here. This way everybody gets a good understanding of what exactly happened here. If I can find Zach. There he is. And then we'll go ahead and do a... Go ahead and do a cockpit. Back it up just a little bit more. Zach's thinking that he's going to stay high, and then he comes down and just can't check up in time. And this is just a perfect example of the drafting package with these NASCAR cars. As we are up to 12 viewers right now and 5 likes. Thank you everybody for tuning in and watching the Daytona 250 for the 5th season of the ISRL League. This is the first points race of Season 5. They had their season opener last week for the Clash at Volusia. No points, it was just all bragging rights. And Sean Leisure came out with the victory on that one. And right now he's got himself in that 2nd spot, looking to go back-to-back here tonight. So if you're just new, tuning in to Extreme Racing TV, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you can get informed anytime Extreme Racing TV goes live here for the ISRL League over here on iRacing. This is my 2nd season with this league. They've been doing their thing for 5 seasons now, and what I've seen from my 1st season with them to tonight has been nothing but amazing, and definitely looking forward to covering a lot more of their races. And you know, if anybody's out there tuning in wants to see their races broadcasted, maybe looking for a new partner or anything like that, go ahead and hit us up over on Facebook at Extreme Racing TV, or hit me up on my personal Facebook page, Dennis Hansman, and we'll go ahead and give you all the information that you need to know. We got Discord links and all that stuff that we go ahead and show what we got to offer. And, we might have had a little hiccup here at the beginning of the race here tonight, but we got it all figured out. Got my overlay loaded up instead of using SDK's overlay, and we have not had a hiccup since. So thank you, ATVO, for providing a stable overlay for us to use here for the ISRL League. But just to recap here real quick, going through the top 5. We got Connor Leach up and still leading the field here. He's led 25 laps now. In second spot, we got Sean Leisure. He's led 2 laps in that 67 machine. Connor Trafari's led 1 lap in that 9 machine. He's restarting third. Jared Rashawn in fourth. He's led 22 laps in that 27 diecast fans machine. And then rounding out the top 5, Corbin Collins. He's up 18 spots. He has yet to lead a lap, but he's looking to change that here in that 21 machine. So right now, Connor does have the most laps led. Jared Rashawn is the second car as far as laps led go here tonight. Connor Trafari's in third, and yes, let's go Connor. He's starting on that outside. No. Inside, sorry. Every time they switch spots, even though it's not a change position, it changes it in ATVO. But no offense to ATVO, it does in STK too. So as the pace car dives off the safety of pit road, and here we go. Leach is back on the loud pedal. We are back under green flag racing here. Lap 93 of 100 for the season opener of the ISRL Season 5 points race here at Daytona. Right now, we still got a lot of side-by-side racing going on, as I don't know who was that. Was Tyler Kahn that just made that move up to the high side. He had a gap, he took it, and now he's right behind that 97 machine of Diego Roldan. And we got side-by-side. They're pretty much even coming out of turn number 4. Who's going to lead this lap? Coming down to the start-finish line, it is going to be... Yeah, Sean led that lap in that 67 machine. So to give him his third lap led here tonight. But now, here we go on the inside line. We got the 71 getting a good push from that number 9 machine of Connor Trafari down the back straightaway. That 71 is actually the 21 of Corbin Collins. Is right behind the number 9 machine of Connor Trafari. These guys are doing a very good job of keeping it straight, keeping it under control. As we have now down to 16 laps to go here tonight, as Marcus Van Der Lee just hit the fastest lap here tonight, folks, at lap 95. As now we got some 3-wide action going on there, back here in the back of the pack. That would be the 01 machine. But he's not showing up on the ticker, so he's not 01. Who is he? Oh, there he is. There he is. Carlson. He is the 01. Never mind. I just don't know how to look too well, folks. As now Chase is looking on the outside to make it 3 wide. And he ain't going to have no help. Darrell's trying to get there on the outside, the back of him on the outside, but it looks like it ain't going to work out too well. They're going to have to drop back to the 2 wide as we are wrecking that number 60 car. Joseph Costello went round and around. So we'll see here. Actually taking me to Chase Perquette. But I saw the 60 car spinning, so go ahead and get on him. And yep, that's what it was. Oh. Didn't want to hit that button. That took me back to daytime. We're under the lights now. Go ahead and get back up here. Connor's still leading the race here in that 71 machine. He's led 28 laps. John Leisure in second. He's led 4 laps. Connor Trafari in third. He's led a lap. Jared Rashawn fourth. He's led 22. Corbin Collins in fifth. He has yet to lead a lap. Like I said, he's still looking for his first lap led here. He's hoping to get that here. If anybody wants it, it's the last lap. Just saying. Just saying, Corbin. Save it for the last lap. 6th spot, we got Diego Roldan. He's led 18 laps here tonight. Jake Baker in that 7th spot. He has yet to lead a lap as well. He's looking to make his mark, leading a lap here on the last lap. Tyler Kahn, he's led 12 laps in that 8th spot. Keelan Billish in 9th. He's yet to lead a lap. He's looking to lead a lap here at the end of the race. Alexander Hyder, same situation. Yet to lead a lap. He's looking to lead his first lap. But right now, the biggest mover of the race, if I'm not mistaken, is Alexander? No, Diego Roldan. He's up 26 spots. All right, let's go ahead. Still got a little bit of time here. Let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and get Jake Baker down here real quick. Get a little word in with him before we go ahead and go back green flag racing here and see how his race is going. He's in Renegade Racing. Oh, Jake Baker, Dennis Hansman in the broadcast booth. Do you have a copy?
I got you. What's going on?
Oh, man. Well, go ahead and talk about your race here tonight. You've yet to lead a lap here tonight, but right now you're sitting in 7th spot. Go ahead and talk about what are you hoping for here as we're down to 3 laps to go.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm hoping for a top 10 position here. I feel like I'm doing pretty good, hanging in there. I've been hanging around position 4. I've dropped back a little bit. I'm just hoping I can cling on to a top 10 here with the strategy I used, and that's my goal for tonight.
Well, as you guys are getting back too wide under caution here, looks like you guys are getting ready to go back green flag racing. We'll go ahead and get you back down to your team here. Don't want to keep you too long. Good luck to you, Jake, and hopefully we get to hear from you here post-race.
No, that'd be great. Yep, thanks.
All right, you're welcome. Alrighty, folks, that was Jake Baker. I forgot they were getting the one to go that time. I hit the move button a little prematurely, but at least we got him up here for a little quick interview. Like you said, hopefully he's up here after this race for a post-race interview. But we will find out here as we're getting ready for that pace car dive off to the safety of pit road, and then it will be in that 71 machine, Connor Leach's hands, as he's led 30 laps, and coming this time by, he will lead 31. As the pace car sedan is diving off to the safety of pit road. And waiting on Connor, and we are back green flag racing here tonight. Down to 2 laps to go here as he crossed the line. As we got cars already up into the wall. But looks like no harm, no foul going down into turn number 1. He's got Connor Trafari all over the back bumper. Coming out of turn number 2. As Connor's going to take it to the outside. And Connor's going to get a good shove there from the from Leisure there. That 67 machine going down into turn number 3. A lot of bump drafting going down into turn number 3 and 4 right now. As the 71's looking to get a run coming out of turn number 4. The two 71s are working together, but it's really the 21 that is working behind the 71 as we're coming down to 1 lap to go here tonight, folks. 1 more lap to go here tonight. This is going to be the final lap. No matter what happens, this is it. They are going to take checkered flag here next time by. Going down to turn number 1, we are side by side for the lead. Connor Trafari and Connor Leach coming out of turn number 2. The Connors. The battle of the Connors is Connor. Connor Leach is wrecking coming out of turn number. And Jake Baker and company's wrecking coming out of turn number 2. Looks like Connor Trafari going down into turn number 3 and 4. John Leisure's trying to get a run coming out of turn number 4. Is Connor's going to put a block on him? No, coming down, putting a block on the inside. That would be Jason. Putting a block on, coming down to the start-finish line. Who was that? It gave it to Sean Leisure. Finishing first, Connor Trafari second. And Jared Rashawn in that Dodgecast Fans 27 machine bringing up 3rd spot. Jason Semedo 4th, and Chase Burquette rounding out your top 5 here tonight, folks. Wow, what a race by, what a finish by these guys here tonight. As Sean was able to pull it off, not only winning the Clash last Tuesday night, folks, but also winning it here tonight, back-to-back to start Season 5 in the Xfinity cars. What a way to start your season. Talk about having bragging rights going into week 2 of the season. Sean Leisure's definitely has that going. As he's down here virtually burning it up. Celebrate your victory here for the Daytona 250. We're going to go ahead and step away, folks. Get the top 3 up here. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back as teammates are burning it up, I do believe. We'll be right back, folks. Alrighty, folks, welcome back. We have managed to grab the top three. And to start off the post-race interviews here tonight, we're going to go ahead and pull down our third place finisher here tonight. That would be the 27 machine of Jared Rashawn. Jared, man, congratulations on your third place finish here tonight. Your car finished a little worse than what it looked like there on the final lap. Go ahead and talk about your race here tonight. How was it for you here?
Yeah, the first half was pretty good. I mean, me, Anthony, and Aiden was running up front there, controlling it, and the caution came out. And we kind of got shuffled back, and I spent like the rest of the race trying to get the track position back. It was surprisingly hard to kind of go forward when everybody just kind of stayed gridlocked, and you couldn't really make moves, which was shocking considering how these cars are in real life, able to make moves and stuff, but. It just seemed like we were kind of stuck, and then just was able to get up there behind Sean, and I was committed to pushing him all the way, and then Connor was able to get clear, so I just was going to take whatever I could get there.
Yeah, for sure, and that's pretty much what Daytona is about. Take what you can get. Uh, and next week, we move from Daytona, just a little further south, down to Miami for the Vice City 150. Go ahead and talk about what you're looking forward to next Tuesday night down in Miami.
Yeah, hopefully we're able to move around and get up by the wall in these cars. I know the last season the Gen 4s was kind of stuck on the bottom and couldn't really move up high and keep speed. So hopefully we'll be able to move around and can make the top work and have some fun. But I don't. It's not one of my better tracks. I don't know where we'll stack in the field, but should be fun.
All right. Well, my motto is if it's not one of my better tracks, usually it ends up working better out for me than it does the other way around. So best of luck to you next week, Jared. But before we go ahead and let you celebrate your third place finish here tonight, any final thoughts, shout outs you want to give before you go ahead and take that diecast fans out to a virtual bath and rebuild process?
Yeah, hopefully we can get it put back together for next week. I'd just like to thank my teammates at Elite for all the teamwork tonight. I was hoping to put one of us in victory lane, but I think a couple of us got some good finishes out of it, so that's always nice to see. And thanks diecast fans for being on the car. Thank you for broadcasting and all the admins who put this on.
All right, Jared. Well, go ahead and enjoy this third place finish here tonight, and until next Tuesday night down in Miami, enjoy this one, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, everybody. That will take care of our third place finisher here tonight. Jared Rashawn, congratulations to you once again on the third place finish. Now we're going to go ahead and bring up our second place finish here tonight, and that will be that number 9 machine of Connor Trifari. Connor, congratulations on grabbing your second place finish here tonight. Go ahead and talk about, what it was like for you here at Daytona here tonight.
Track position was really key here. Like I just tried running up front for most of the early portion, and then once I kind of caused that stack up, I just dropped to the back and just tried to chill out. And then later on, I had to try to work my way up through the field, and I kind of had to wait on some wrecks there to get through it. But yeah, and then coming to the last restart, I was able to get clear of the top line, and then they're wrecking off too. I thought I had a really good chance, so I was just trying to like break the draft and stuff with Sean and Jared. But Sean had the push from Samito, so I kind of helped him catch back up to me. And then I think I could have probably threw a better block on Sean there out of 3, but I was a little too timid on it, so I wasn't able to pull it off. So I had to try to rely on Samito. But yeah, it was really close there. Really fun racing with these guys, honestly.
Yeah, it looked like it was super fun. You guys had me on the edge of my seat here a couple times here tonight when you were going 3. There were a couple times some people were trying to make it 4 wide, and I really wanted to jump out of my seat here tonight. But moving on from super speedway, going down to just a couple hours down south to Miami for the Vice City 150 here next Tuesday night. Uh, two tails. One drafting track, the other track. It's more about conserving tires, saving fuel. Running the right line, things like that. What are you looking forward to next week down at Miami for the Vice City 150?
Getting that race over with. I hate Miami so much. I
Why
could
does
deal with it in the
everybody hate
Gen.
Miami?
I just can never figure out how to drive that track. It doesn't really help not good at saving my tires, but I just can't figure out the line or nothing. Like the Gen 4, I was all right with it. But like Cup cars, Xfinity cars, trucks, I just can't deal with it there. Honestly, but I don't know. I could do decent here. It just depends, honestly.
Hopefully next week here you go ahead and outdo yourself, outshow yourself here, and have a good finish at Miami. But
Yeah.
until then, Connor, you got a week here to soak in the second place finish here at Daytona. But any final thoughts, shout outs you want to give before we go ahead and let you go here to let all those emotions get soaked up, finishing second here tonight?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout to Chris Lilly for making this amazing Chris Lilly Designs car. He'll probably make a few more primaries for me this season that I'll run, so that'll be pretty fun. I want to give a shout to all my teammates, Chris Lilly, Diego Roldan, Alexander Hyder, Corbin Collins, Jason Samito, Jason Gallagher. I want to give a shout out to you for the broadcast, like always. Appreciate you doing that. I'll probably rewatch it later. And just a shout out to all the admins: Chase, Daryl, Josh, Kyle, Richard, Aiden. I'm probably missing someone. Ryan, maybe, if he's still admin. But yeah, that's probably about it.
All right, Connor. We'll go ahead and let you go here and celebrate your second place finish here tonight. Until next Tuesday night. Enjoy this one, and we'll see you next week at Miami.
Yeah, see you then.
All right, folks, that will take care of our second place finisher here tonight. And last but not least, will be our winner here tonight. And that will be that number 67 machine of Sean Leisure. Let's go ahead and get him up into the broadcast booth here. Well, Sean, it was a battle. You only led 5 laps here tonight, but you managed somehow to find yourself right spot, right time here when it mattered the most. Go ahead and top out your race here tonight, Sean.
Well, I've never really been good at Daytona, especially on qualifying pace. So to go out and qualify and grab the pole was definitely not what I expected. So I think that was a pretty good telltale sign that it could be a good night. But unlike, I don't know, it was like in the 20s. I ended up head on to the wall, which was the first caution. I was head on to the wall. I was like, well, guess I'll ride around for a little bit. And then we're probably 30 to go. I started getting a little bit more aggressive, started making some moves 3 wide. Came up through the field, and a few cautions later, found myself in second. And I'll be honest, yeah, having that Connor Trafari, man, having him behind me, that definitely helped out a lot. He knows how to push, so I was honestly gonna push him to the. I was honestly trying to push him to the win until everything happened, exiting 4 on the last lap, and then just had the opportunity, bang to the finish line, and got him by a bumper.
Yeah, that's being in the right spot, right time. Like you said, you had no problem being the pusher, but you were just being in the right spot, and Connor being right behind you and giving you the push to the win here tonight. Uh, really overall, it was a really, really clean race. You guys only had 5 cautions here tonight, which for 100 laps is actually very, very impressive. But next week, we transition from the high bank super speedway racing of Daytona down to just a few hours south to Miami for the Vice City 150. Go ahead and talk about, kind of the last 2 drivers I've talked to, they're not looking forward to next week at all. So maybe we'll get 1 out of 3 here. Maybe somebody's actually looking forward to going to Miami next week.
I wish that streak would break, but man, I'll be honest, Miami's Homestead's never really been my forte whatsoever. So I mean, I'll be all right, I think, but it's definitely one of the it's the most unique mile and a half, definitely the raciest. So it's just trying to find the hit your marks is a little bit more difficult with that track since there is so many different lines to run, and there's no real dominant line ever really at that track unless it's laid to a run and it's right up against the wall. So I don't know. I think it's a fun track though. I will say that it's just never really been my thing. So neither was Daytona, but here we are. So I mean, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. And you know, season 5, you already started off. You know, you're back winner here to kick off season 5. So maybe you make it a three-peat here next Tuesday night. You never know. But until then, Sean, you know, you got this victory to celebrate. But before we go ahead and let you do that, any final thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before we go ahead and let you go ahead and celebrate the Daytona 250 victory here tonight?
Yeah, like I said last week, thank you to Aiden and all the staff that put this deal on, man. It's good people. I mean, we had 38 cars show up tonight, so I mean that alone just says enough, in my opinion. I mean, they got a good deal going on. If you're interested in running a good league with great people, this is definitely one of those options. I mean, like you said, we only had 5 cautions this race, so a lot of clean drivers. I mean, aside from that, thank all my real life sponsors, KP Customs, Diamond Pools, A15 Suspension, Mark's Trailer Repair, Frosty's Ice House, Wild Child Race Cars, anyone else who just supports me and my racing program in real life, both as well as on the sim.
All right, John. Well, we'll go ahead and let you go here and let you celebrate your victory here at Daytona. You get a week to celebrate it, but celebrate it good. And until next Tuesday night, enjoy it, and we'll see you down just a few hours south, down in virtual Miami.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Hope to be speaking to you again soon.
All right, sounds good. All right, folks, and that will take care of the top 3 here tonight. All the interviews are complete. And what a race by these guys. They definitely put on a very good show. And, man, definitely looking forward to what's in store next week for the ISRL League Season 5. This is just race. This was just race 1. They still got, you know, I think it's 15 more races to go before it gets down to the playoffs. So it's wow. I'm definitely looking forward to the season, man. But till next week, let's go ahead and get down to the grid results here tonight. As I did not update any of this, don't mind the clash part. I was not the overlay I was supposed to use here tonight. Sean Leisure finishing first. Congratulations, Sean, once again on winning here tonight for the Daytona 250. Jared Rashawn second. Josh Duke finishing third in that 32 machine. Aiden Kirker fourth. No, Josh Duke did not finish third. Connor did. Okay, so we're just going to ahead and do this. For some reason, my Sean Leisure first, Connor Trafari second, Jared Rashawn third, Jason Semedo fourth, Chase Paquette fifth, Lima Carlson sixth, Chris Thornton seventh, Alexander Hyder eighth, Chris Lilly ninth, Corbin Collins 10th, Matthew Hooker 11th, Mitch Van Oss 12th, Clinton Seymour 13th, Joseph Costello 14th, Daryl Arnold finishing in that 15th spot. In 16th spot, we have Anthony Colantuano, 17th Richard Kirker, 18th Seth Wentworth. In 19th spot, we have, oh, that's grid, that's why. In 19th spot, we have Anthony Inman in that 48 machine. 20th, Paul Reckley. 21st, Diego Roldan. 22nd, that 71 machine, Connor Leach. He was leading there for a long time. I think he ended up with the most laps led. Unfortunately, had a mishap coming out of turn 2 on the final lap. So sorry, Connor, for your disappointing finish here tonight, but hopefully you bounce back next week at Miami. 23rd, Tyler Kahn in that 33 machine. Kyle Camper, 24th in the 91. 25th spot, we got the 17 machine of Jake Baker. 18th spot, we got the 18 machine of Keelan Bielish. 27th spot, 39 machine of Aiden Kirker. And 28th spot, we got that 56 machine, Marcus Van Der Lee. 29th, the 85 machine of Zach Lindgren. In 30th spot, we got the 58 machine of Jason Gallagher. 31st, the 72 machine of James Rader. 32nd, the 99 machine of Michael Dorsey. 33rd, the 4 machine, Cody Tabor. Finishing 34th, 77 machine of Eddie Spurrell in that Toyota Supra. And 35th, the 92 machine of Brian Bick. And 36th, the 32 machine of Josh Duke. Rounding out in the 37th spot, that 89 machine, Josh Corner. And rounding out the field here tonight, we had 38 total cars starting. Walker Thomas in that 12 machine. Unfortunately, the last 5 drivers did not finish the race here tonight. But glad everybody showed up and put on a very good show here for the ISRL League for the first points race here of the season for Season 5. It was a really good show. But until next week, folks, it's been a pleasure being up here in the booth with you all. This Dennis Ansman up here in the booth. And until next Tuesday night, take care of yourself and each other and have a good night.